welcome back to the Public Pool Podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. It's been a minute.
We are back. Sorry, we didn't mean to take that much time off.
Yes.
Whoopsie daisies.
Whoopsie daisies.
But we are so back.
But we're so back. We're back right in time for summer. Right in time. Most of our audience are children. So they get to listen now outside of school.
Outside of school hours, of course.
All the kids have phones these days, sweetie. They all do. From like the...
We are exactly what the kids are listening to. They think that we're so hip and cool.
It's us and the techno Disney guy.
Yes.
Mickey. But we're back. Iran. Let's start with Iran.
Where to catch up.
No, but seriously though, my favorite thing on the internet right now is like, so obviously the FIFA World Cup is coming.
Yes.
We're not doing anything with World Cup, although we did get a couple offers that were really interesting. But
they all were just like a little strange, right? Where it just didn't make sense for what we do.
They were all like really big offers, where it was like, actually, that's kind of too much to bite off.
It was too much for our 2-person team to pull stuff off.
But the Europeans have invaded this country. Now, they're everywhere, and I can't get enough of it because of just the different flavors of European. And remember, we've been over this on the show. The distance between England and Germany is like Oklahoma and like Virginia. Like, it's really not that big, but they're very different people, and I can't get enough of it.
Yes.
I can't get enough of Europeans coming here and be like, it's humid.
Yeah,
Yeah, bitch.
I love them going to the stores and being like, what is this gallon
Look
of
at
milk?
all these options.
Yeah.
It's like Soviet Russia over there, apparently.
Also, I love where they're like, oh, Americans, like, your foods are so terrible. Look how many ingredients are in there. And it's like, no, we just actually have to disclose on the label.
We just have to say it out loud.
Like, what's in it.
And it's
and then we
cheaper.
can break down you can't just say cheese. The cheese has to be made of this,
yes.
this. Like, it's broken down.
And also, big win for America. I've learned recently, you know how like you assume like, okay, we're the fattest country?
Yeah.
We're actually not.
No?
No, like the Middle East, every country in the Middle East has surpassed us. They're all fatter than we are. So
really?
Suck it, Middle East. We won. Huh. Okay?
Do you know why that shocks me?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just because I think of it as like being so hot there. I'm like, why aren't they just like constantly sweating?
But, but I think it's a double-edged sword.
AC, you know?
I mean, think about it. Like we live in like low key. We live in Nevada, where it's the hottest in the world, right? Second hottest.
It's the hottest. We are like an hour away from literally the hottest point on Earth.
Yes,
Death Valley. Like we are.
We're just outside of the nucleus of the hottest place on Earth.
Yeah.
And in the summer, it's like you just kind of can't really go outside. And I think it's like that for them year round. So they're just sedentary.
Yeah.
They're a sedentary people, the Middle East.
Also,
I don't know if you knew this.
If I'm winded, I literally I scarfed down that cucumber salad I made.
Because you're a health queen now.
I ate an entire cucumber because I'm so skinny.
You're a fitness queen. I can't believe
I had a whole cucumber.
A whole cucumber.
A little bit of pickled red onion, a little bit of goat cheese. The goat cheese was bad. That was me being so bad.
Yeah. Goat, but it's from a goat, so it's better.
Goat.
From a cow? What are you, Middle Eastern to eat that?
Oh my gosh.
We eat our cheese from goats.
Yes, from goats, of course. Actually, they feel more like they'd be like all in on goat cheese.
Was the last time we recorded, have I been under portion control, Jack, since?
Yeah. You've been under portion control, Jack, for a minute now.
This is all my progress?
Well, no, because we went on vacation. We went on vacation.
This is how far I've gotten?
We've discussed this. You told me that I couldn't worry about my weight also because we were just on vacation.
True. Yes, I did tell you that. Yes. I'm very enabling because it enables myself. You know what I mean?
We weren't that bad on vacation. It's not like we were like...
I drink a lot. Like that's the underrated thing is here's one of my superpowers. I can drink a lot.
I know you can.
I can drink.
It's pretty amazing.
Lot. And keep it together.
Yes.
Like I don't think you've ever seen me be too silly.
It's always when I'm like, you were doing shots.
Yes.
But it's very rare have I seen you like.
But if there was a fire, you would still be like, "Hey, there's a fire."
Yes.
I never get the keys taken away. Obviously, they do.
Obviously, you wouldn't drive.
Drinking,
but
and driving,
you would never. A bartender would never be like, "This guy's crazy. You need to take it." It's like you've never acted.
That's a brag I've had. No bartender has ever. I've never been cut off.
Yeah.
In a bar.
Is that normal that most people have? I guess by friends, maybe, but
by friends
or partners, but yeah.
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 Anyway. But yeah, I'll have, when we go on vacation, I put on a few just from the beers and the wines. Not a cocktail guy.
Yes.
But yeah, a lot of stuff has happened. We're just going to kind of, I think, skip right past it.
I think we kind of have to. Yeah, we kind of just have to because we missed a lot and that's our bad.
Yeah, it's old news.
Like, sorry. But sometimes we have to go on our honeymoon 2 years after we got married. Sometimes we just have to be like, let's do it.
Gotta see the whales every now and then.
Yes. We went to Alaska. It was super fun.
It was wonderful.
#recommend.
Yeah. I got so many new shirts.
You got so many new shirts.
Yeah.
I got so many new sweatshirts.
It was a good time. It was a good time.
And we're not going to bore you with like, and then we did this and this on our trip. It was great.
I kind of get exhausted, especially now. Like that was actually one of the second we got back.
Everyone being like, how was it?
There are certain people who like when they go someplace, they want to show you all the pictures.
Yes.
I'm the opposite.
Same, actually.
I don't want you to ask me how it was. I want to just continue.
Yeah. And also like,
and if I say it was great, let's stop the conversation.
I'm so bad at like taking photos or like, that's why I'm always like, I'm a bad influencer is because I really do live in the moment.
That's a good,
I'm better than everyone else.
That's like, the title of your biography.
Yeah. Live in the moment.
I'm a bad influencer.
Ooh.
Because like bad influence.
Yeah. And then like in parentheses,
Have you ever, yeah.
Bad Cinderella.
I mean, yeah. So also right now too, for whatever reason, it feels like everything's just so fucking political right now. So I have just avoided that. And I've put myself into sports a ton.
You know what? I weirdly feel like politics like it hasn't been that interesting
but
lately.
It's become annoying.
It's become annoying, but every time I turn on the news, I've kind of been like, I don't care. It's back to old school news a little bit where it's like we want it to be like that way where they're like local story. And I'm like,
don't say that because local news.
No,
I've found.
Yeah, the local news is great.
After certain like sporting events and stuff, it'll just immediately go to local news, like Vegas local. I can't get enough of that shit.
No, it is fun.
Yeah, because that's where the real juice is because it affects us.
Yeah. No, but the news just has been kind of cutting to some fluff pieces lately, and I'm like, interesting. I feel like I haven't like seen that in a moment.
Yeah.
But anyhow,
are we gonna get into Love Island later? Or do you want to talk about it real quick?
I was gonna say, should we end with that?
We'll end with Love Island.
Let's end with that.
You want to get in sports gossip?
Yeah, I think we got a lot on the docket today, so we're just gonna jump in.
We got some stuff. So
sorry we've neglected you guys. We're back.
Are you ready for sports gossip?
Hit me, sister.
Okay, so first I want to just discuss the NBA Finals because the NBA is having a moment right now.
Yeah, they are.
Like they're legitimately having a moment right now where it's sort of like this is the most exciting the NBA Finals I think has ever been in my lifetime. Maybe that one time where it was like, but you know what that was like exciting after. There was one year where the Warriors with like Steph Curry when he was like younger and Klay Thompson, boo, and Draymond Green and Kevin Durant, boo, like all teamed up and they played LeBron and like his ragtag like Scooby-Doo gang.
Yeah,
and it was like actually ended up being like really competitive and that was fun, but like. Afterwards.
Yeah.
Because LeBron made it close. Like going into it, you're like, this is going to be a fucking sweep. Who cares?
Yeah.
But this is by far the best the NBA Finals has ever been. And for two reasons. Number one, and we're going to get into this more later, but Victor Wembanyama, he's 22 years old. He plays for the Spurs. And he's basically like, if he doesn't get hurt, which is a big F because tall guys, he's really, really tall. Tall guys get hurt so easily.
Big tree fall hard.
Big trees really do fall hard. And like, it's nowhere truer than in the NBA. Like in the NFL, if you're bigger, you actually kind of last longer because you can take more pain. Mm-hmm. But the freaking NBA, their joints just go.
Yeah.
Like the further away your like knee joint is from your ankle, I think it's just we're not meant for that.
You're #vulnerable.
That's why like the like 4'10", like you see a lot of like 4'10" older Mexican ladies who have like the best posture in the world.
Yes.
Because they're like one thing. Their ankles are like 4 inches from their knees. It's like, yeah, they're just good to go.
Yeah.
So you have him. And so he's a big story because like if he doesn't get hurt, he's probably going to be the greatest player of all time. Mm-hmm. Like screw the Michael debate, screw the LeBron debate. It's Victor Wembanyama, who's the second best. That'll be the debate.
I would love that just because I'm tired of off-season sports channels just being like, "Who is LeBron the best?" Let's throw a wrench in that conversation because they're going to keep having
They're going to keep having it, but now
let's update the conversation.
And we're going to have to live through, if he does become the GOAT, we're going to have to live through like 4 years where it's like, is he already? I don't know. And then we'll get to the year where it's like, no, he's undisputed. You probably didn't really process it, but that was sort of like the Tom Brady debate for like 10 years.
Oh yeah.
And then he won another Super Bowl. He won like his 6th Super Bowl with the Patriots. And it was like, it's over.
Yeah.
He's the best. There's no debating it. So That's one side. The other side, we have the New York Knicks. And so obviously you've seen, because the Knicks are like the Lakers, except even more so with celebrities.
Yeah. I was going to say my sister Kylie's been courtside there, and that's like a really big deal.
Kylie's been courtside. Jordan Woods has been courtside. Yeah. You said that they had discussed some stuff or no?
Well, they've reconciled. Like they're cordial. They hang out every now and then. Like we see them. They're back, but not like to the way they were.
Time heals all wounds, but it makes me think less of Kylie. I'll say that. I will say that.
I think it was hard. I think Kylie has, a group of friends, and that's about it, because she basically had to be like homeschooled, like shut down. I think she lost her like family in that moment, and so I get it.
What are Timmy's friends like? Is he old enough now where he's kind of like me, where it's sort of like you become a man? Like there's something about men where it's like we do eventually become like the old lion in the herd, where it's like it's not really, you're not supposed to really have male peers.
Yeah. Your friends are supposed to be your wife's friends' husbands.
Yes. And you sit and you play ball, but then you go home to your land, which is everything the sun touches, or just your house or apartment or whatever. Duplex. Anywho. So New York, the reason why it's really a really big deal is because New York is actually a basketball town, which is crazy because they have the freaking Yankees there.
Yeah.
And the entire country is a football country. So it's like, it is weird. Like LA is a basketball town. They have the Dodgers, who are maybe the greatest team of all time right now, because it's unfair and they might go on strike because it's so freaking unfair how good they are. But they're the Lakers town. LA belongs to the Lakers. New York actually belongs to the Knicks. You just wouldn't really know it.
Yeah.
Because they've been so bad and so like painstakingly like just heart-wrenching losses for so freaking long. But this is the first time, if they win, they haven't won since 1973, when, girl, there were like 4 NBA teams.
That's crazy.
So like right now there's 30 NBA teams. Okay. So statistically, you should win once every 30 years. They haven't won in 53, and this was well before there were 30 NBA teams.
Yeah.
And New York really fucking cares, too. And they spend the money. It's not like they're cheap. Like, they do everything sort of right.
Yeah.
And they care. And it's a fun city to live. Like, a huge problem in the NBA, unlike other sports, where money rules everything. In the NBA, the players can get the money they want to get anyway. So, it's like...
Where do you want to live?
So, it's a bummer for, like, Minneapolis. Minnesota. Sorry, they're not Minneapolis. Minnesota Timberwolves. They do play in Minneapolis though, because their players leave. Because they're like,
I don't want to be here.
I'd rather live in Miami. I'd rather live in New York.
I'd rather party in Miami when I'm not playing basketball.
Like when LeBron was leaving the Cavs for the first time, he ended up going to Miami. But the big thought was, is he going to go to the Knicks? Because it's like, hey, live in freaking New York City, dude.
Yeah,
that's awesome. It's an awesome, sick fucking place to live.
Yeah.
So they've had everything possible going for them, and they just still haven't been able to get it done. And it's not even like they were like the favorites to get to the finals this year, even in their like Eastern Conference. Like they like upset a team. They've just had this crazy magical run with this crazy ragtag group of players who I haven't really seen it discussed, but my favorite part about the Knicks right now is 3 of their players, Mikal Bridges, Jalen Brunson, and Josh Hart, were teammates in college.
That's really cute.
And like besties in college too. And they won 2 March Madnesses.
That's really cute.
But they're like not players, like they weren't like very high draft picks, any of them.
Yeah.
Because they're not players who, like Victor Wembanyama, are like, he's easily a first rounder.
That just shows you the power of sisterhood.
No, it kind of is. Like that's that's what makes them so fun to watch too, because they play like a team.
Yeah.
Like what do I always say about the WNBA? I like watching it because it's like watching basketball. Like they run plays.
Yeah.
In the NBA, you have guys like LeBron who, or Michael Jordan too, but like LeBron, it's the best example where it's like, you don't run just give LeBron the ball. And like he'll figure it out.
Just like let him take the ball somewhere.
Like, girl, relax. Brad Pitt's in your movie. It's going to do fine. Stop overthinking this.
Oh my God.
The Knicks play like basketball.
Yeah.
And so it's really fun watching them play. And obviously all of New York City, the country's largest city, is like losing their shit for it. It's a little bit annoying.
I think it's so fun though. Magical.
It's annoying. No, let me finish my sentence because before I'm like, get hated on. It's a little bit annoying because New York, I mean, is there a city more like New York where people from frickin' Mississippi will move there and be like, I'm Sex in the City.
Yeah.
I'm fucking Sex in the City now, girl.
Moving to New York becomes part of your like astrology chart.
And they're all Carrie Bradshaws apparently.
No.
Some are Samantha's.
Some are.
Samantha's though, like to say you're a Samantha.
Yeah.
You're a whore. Like, do you realize how big of a whore you have to be like, I'm Samantha?
She's also okay with being independent, and she's high power at her job, and she's kind of the older girl of the group. There's many attributes, but also hoeing it up. Nobody's like of the girls who moved to New York City and be like, this is me. I am New York. I'm a girl. I'm a New York girly. I'm a Manhattan girly. Are not. You do not say you're Samantha based on career. You say you're Samantha if you're a whore. Or you're the fun one.
Why are you the fun one? Because you're loose. And girl, respect it. We love it.
I love it.
We prefer the Samanthas.
I want to watch the Samantha subplot every time.
And then who's the one who's actually, besides Samantha, the hottest?
Charlotte.
There's a lot of Charlottes too. Mm-hmm. And those are the ones who are just like, I'm like sex. I like to drink, but I don't have sex all the time.
Yeah.
Because they're like, I kind of keep it down. And I did come from Mississippi. But anyway, so you have those people. And then you have like it's less of an issue with guys. It's always the women. The women are always the ones who get it. It's like the fucking girls who moved to LA and they're all Dodgers fans now.
Yes.
It's like, how fucking convenient.
Yes. Yeah.
Notice how they're not all Lakers fans because purple and gold doesn't look very good.
It doesn't. It's a hard color combo to rock. It's not going to match my nails.
It's not. And honestly, that's probably why most people didn't realize how much of a basketball town New York is, because the Knicks colors, like bright blue, bright orange, are not very fashionable, at least not since like the 80s where it's loud.
No, the Yankees is very cash. Like you can, oh my God, it gets tossed out anywhere.
A cute little pinstripe.
Yes. How cute.
The Mets need to work on so the Mets have the same colors as the Knicks on purpose. They need to work on their uniforms just so.
And then where are the Nets?
The Nets were New Jersey. So there was, fun. Yay, history lesson. So there was two professional basketball leagues. There was the NBA, which was like by far the most popular.
Yeah.
But then there was the ABA, the American Basketball Association. And the ABA did a few things. They were kind of like, not like banana ball, but like kind of in that way where they're like, we're like the NBA.
But more fun.
More fun. They had the 3-point line.
Oh, okay.
They were the first ones to have it. They allowed dunking. The NBA didn't allow it because, honestly, they didn't allow it because it was unfair because certain players were so tall that they were like, we don't have a sport.
Yeah.
You just give it to the tall guy. And then they also allowed afros.
Love that.
The NBA did not. So the ABA took enough of their business that they were like, the NBA was like, okay, let's merge. And some of the ABA teams did merge, some didn't, but the New Jersey Nets did. And
okay.
I still hold like they're like one of my top 10 favorite team names.
Me too. I'm like, that's just classic name. The Nets?
How boring it is too. Like the Nets?
Yeah.
It doesn't even have to do with fishing. They're literally talking about a basketball net.
Yeah, that's what it's like. It's
like being like Nets. The balls.
I guess it's kind of like the Sox, like.
But the White Sox and the Red Sox, do you know why they were named that?
That's the color socks they wear.
The teams wore those socks. Yeah. That's why they were called that.
Yeah, that's why I was like, it's just kind of like, that's what they
God, we should go through every sports team name and I should explain to you why they're named there's certain things. Because you know why like the Dodgers are called the Dodgers?
Yes, because they're like the cart dodging thing.
Trolley Dodgers.
Yes.
Because they're originally from Brooklyn.
Yes.
Where they had the trolley before the Metro and shit. And the Yankees are just a nickname. Anyway, the Mets stands for Metropolitans. The Knicks, do you know what they stand for?
Isn't it just Knicks?
Knickerbockers.
Oh, Knickerbockers.
Which is an old term for pants. They must have worn pants. They must have worn pants, or there must have been a bunch of people around the area who like worked a certain job who were famous for wearing knickerbockers. Like it's just,
and then they just called them Knicks, and then
they're and the Mets are the Mets, not the Metropolitans.
Yeah.
Anyway, where was I? You were asked where the Nets were.
Oh yeah.
But Jay-Z, the Nets were in New Jersey, and then Jay-Z moved them to Brooklyn, and at the time,
Jay-Z
did. He like became like a part owner. He changed their colors to like the black and gray and silver, whatever. Made it cool. But I actually feel bad for Jay-Z right now. Legitimately.
Controversial sentence. Clip it. I'm just kidding.
No, like legitimately, I feel bad for Jay-Z because he put all of his eggs in, like he was a Knicks fan.
Yeah.
He's a Yankees fan. He was a Knicks fan. He bailed on the Knicks. Like, by the way, a lot of those motherfuckers did that are coming back saying they never did, but they did. Bailed on the fucking Knicks, and he like was like, the Nets have a better future. So he bought part of the Nets, brought them to Brooklyn. He like was DJing their games or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
They had some vibes. They didn't make it. They're now like screwed. Like the Nets should probably move. Okay. And you know what the worst part is?
What?
So they play in the Barclays Center, which I don't think it's in the Bronx. It's in Brooklyn. What am I talking about? Oh my God. The Brooklyn Nets.
You sound so ignorant.
I sound so ignorant.
That's why I was like, aren't they also in New York? But
yeah, but they're in a different borough. And so they play in the Barclays Center, and they can't even say, like, they can't even lie. A lot of teams, what they'll do when they want to move is like the St. Louis Rams, when they moved to LA, they were like, we have to move. Nobody's going to our games. Like, this place just doesn't like basketball. Well, the New York Liberty, the WNBA team, also plays at the Barclays Center, and they fucking sell that shit out.
Yeah.
So the Nets don't even have that excuse. Like, there's like, sorry. So anyway, my poor dad's a Nets fan because he's a contrarian and rooted for the New Jersey Nets. Anyway, though, so like, there's so much passion right now in New York. Mm-hmm. The series is currently, they won the first 2 games, and they were, by the way, most people are like, it's going to be, the Spurs are going to sweep them. They're so much better. They won the first 2 games. Then they went to New York, where, I mean, literally the average ticket price is $7,500.
Yeah.
Rumor was 2 front court seats were sold for $1 million for 2.
Wow.
That's the rumor, though.
I wonder to who.
I know.
That's crazy.
Probably Michael Bloomberg. He was there. He almost got decapitated by a ball yesterday.
Yeah.
That's why Trump did not sit courtside.
Yeah.
I was actually a little bit nervous about him sitting courtside.
I was wondering what they were going to do.
I was like, this could end like really bad.
Yeah.
Like, he's old and, I mean, I just...
Wemby takes down Donald Trump.
I mean, like you get hit with, all the time, there are like pictures of like a celebrity getting hit with a ball.
Yeah.
It's a legit issue. It's like, oh my God, girl, growing up, I used to go to hockey games and baseball games all the time. You don't appreciate like the nets that they would have.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't have those.
Yeah.
So like once every few years, someone would die from getting hit by a puck.
Yeah.
There's a great story of a guy got hit by 2 pucks over, he went to 2 hockey games, got hit by a puck both times.
That's crazy.
How nuts is that?
That's bananas.
And I mean, the players used to not wear fucking helmets. America's wild. Welcome, Europeans. So, anywho, yeah, it's just like, it is having a moment. Basketball is having an absolute moment right now.
Yeah.
If the Spurs win, which I think I would pick the Spurs right now.
Okay.
If the Spurs win, I don't know what happens to the city of New York.
I know.
Like, it'll be really bad.
But also what happens to the city of New York if they win?
City of New York wins. They're going to be going nuts. These poor Sex and the City girlies are going to have to decide if they want to wear blue and orange.
Yeah.
Because it's not everybody's color.
It's not.
It's not even like a blue that women really wear that much.
It is a nice blue, though.
It is, but like if you put on a Knicks, like you can't like put together a Knicks ensemble the way you can like a Yankees.
No, not unless you're Jordan Woods.
If you're Jordan Woods, you can, but I feel like she's sort of a louder person to begin with, no?
Yeah, she's like a fashion girly.
Yeah.
So it's like she wore like bedazzled or,
yeah,
like there's layers.
She's got kind of baddie dress.
Yes.
So that works. If you're a baddie, awesome.
Baddie out. Queen out.
Baddie the fuck out.
Yeah.
But if you're more like to keep it subtle.
You're not like other girls.
If you're not like other girls.
Which if you're watching sports, you might not be like other girls.
Oh my God, poor Jay-Z. Like he literally left, and then the company he left just went off. Anyway. But yeah, so basketball is absolutely having a moment.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. College football is freaking chaos right now. Okay, so it all starts. First off, let me just explain this real quick because we've been over this before, but let me just say. College football is like the freaking Wild West. Like there's like literally you know what? College football is like the Garden of Eden. College football is like the Garden of Eden. There's literally one rule. Like, girl, don't eat the freaking apple.
Yeah.
Everything else you can do.
What's their one rule?
You cannot gamble.
Okay.
Gambling, no gambling. But besides that, you can pay players. You can poach players from other teams. Players don't have to go to freaking school. If they do go to school, like they don't have to pay attention or do homework.
Yeah.
You can poach coaches. Oh, and by the way, players can basically play for freaking ever now. I know school's like 4 years, but you can play for 6 or 7.
You could be
or
a
8.
super senior.
No, like they're 30-year-olds playing college football right now, and they're being paid to do it. So why would they stop?
Of course.
So anyway,
taking down these 21-year-olds.
But there's literally one rule: don't eat the freaking apple. Do not gamble, especially on college football, especially on your own games, and that's where we're at right now.
And my philosophy is always Rules are actually pretty easy to follow.
Especially when there's only one.
Yeah.
When there's one rule.
There's rules for a reason, is what I always say.
Listen to Simon's. Did Simon say it? Then don't do it.
Then don't do it.
That's it. So in January, Texas Tech signed this quarterback from Cincinnati named Brendan Sorsby. And it was like a big get. They got him for $5 million in NIL money. And he played at Cincinnati. He's like a vet. He's like freaking older. And it was a really big deal. And Texas Tech already going into this season is like they were predicted to go undefeated. A lot of hype for the Red Raiders. Woohoo. And that continued until the end of April when news broke that Brendan Sorsby had voluntarily checked himself into a gambling rehab.
Ooh, okay.
So it's like, is that not like the reddest of flags?
That is a red flag.
It just like, it screamed like we're trying to get ahead of the narrative.
Yes.
Like this is a PR move, obviously.
Yeah.
So as we've now confirmed, obviously, the NCAA was investigating him for gambling. So this was him trying to get ahead of the curve.
Yes. Control the narrative.
Control the narrative before it controls you.
Yes.
So Brendan Sorsby, he goes to gambling rehab, and immediately everybody's like, okay, so clearly he was gambling. We then learned, and he confessed to the NCAA investigation, that he had placed thousands of bets over the past few years, totaling over $90,000, a lot of them on college football, and a lot of them even on games that he was playing in. Now, there's one rule. Don't break the fucking rule. Don't gamble.
Just don't do it.
It's just that easy. So obviously he was banned immediately.
Yeah.
Okay, they're like, well, you can't play college football anymore. You broke the one freaking rule.
Yeah.
You're lucky we don't do more. And Texas Tech, who had invested a ton into Brendan Sorsby, and Brendan Sorsby, who was going to lose $5 million if he doesn't play, obviously appealed to the NCAA, who was like, are you serious? Are you fucking serious right now? Well, last week, Sorsby, and actually not Tech, but Sorsby sued the NCAA, like brought them to court. Because again, there's like no one's in charge. Like I'm saying, the NCAA is investigating this. There's not like a real head of college football.
Isn't it like the government?
Yes. Congress decides most of college football's rules. Congress. That's what they spend their time doing because nobody's in charge of college football. And we can get into why later, way down the road, because it's a long discussion of just how it's fucking the Wild West. It's the Garden of Eden. There's one rule. Anywho, he sues college football and is like, this ban is unfair. And he sues them in Lubbock, Texas, where Texas Tech happens to be.
Okay.
Which is always great when you get a judge who's a fan of the school.
Of course.
This judge says, you're right, buddy. You should play for Texas Tech. And he basically says, you got to be suspended for 2 games, okay? And then you're good to go. Now, I actually didn't see this coming because, again, college football is probably the shadiest business there is. I mean,
of course.
The amount of times that players will be like going into the NFL draft and all this stuff will leak out. Like, oh, there was a recent one where it's actually like a sad story, and the guy was like, it wasn't really his fault, it turned out, but like, oh, he killed somebody. Well, that was hidden by the school until the season was over.
Of course.
Yeah, and then he's going to the NFL and the stuff comes out.
They're a business.
They're a business.
Yeah.
A lot of terrible things get hidden because the cops happen to be a fan of the local team.
Yes.
So
it just really shows you how deep fan loyalty goes, which is kind of a beautiful thing when you think about it.
It's kind of beautiful. I mean, it is what it is. If you're a college football fan, the way it works is if you're a fan of the team, absolutely. He's a good kid. He got caught up with a bad crowd. If you're a fan of another team, you're like, he should be in jail, obviously. So the judge overturns the thing. I was actually shocked to see the college football world, everybody outside of Texas Tech, just went ballistic. And they're currently still going fucking apeshit right now. And I'm talking about like something I never thought I'd hear say. Like athletic directors from different schools are getting together and saying, we're all agreed. We're just not going to play them, right? So right now, teams are pulling out from playing Texas Tech.
I like that.
That's crazy. And Texas Tech is getting all this pressure. Again, they're supposed to like win the fucking everything.
Yeah.
At least win the Big 12 conference. They're getting all this pressure from inside the house being like, what are we doing? Like, why would you have this kid who gambled on games play? Of course he cannot play. But right now, according to this judge, he can. But so now, yeah, so college football is just absolutely in chaos. Teams are like threatening to like not play Texas Tech. Texas Tech has to figure out what to do because right now their quarterback is allowed to play after a 2-game suspension. But it's just terrible PR. I assume that eventually Texas Tech will say like, no, you cannot play, but then he's going to sue the school to get the $5 million. It's a whole freaking to-do. And it's just like, it really highlights how much like gambling is a really challenging thing.
Yeah.
For college kids.
It is. But then there's also like the arguments of like, because people are like, oh, like the gambling stuff is bad, like it shouldn't be legal or whatever. But I'm also like, well, legalizing it has like raised a bunch of flags. Like now we can catch stuff.
No, that's like the yeah. That's what the NBA said.
Yeah.
Because the NBA went from you absolutely cannot legalize gambling. Yeah. It's going to ruin this league to all of a sudden their new commissioner just flipped his tune and he was like, you have to legalize gambling because they're going to make a fuck ton of money, one.
Yes.
And two, he was basically saying like it will bring all of the messiness to the light.
Yeah.
Especially with the way that people gamble now where it's like, it's all tracked. You have to give your ID.
Yeah.
That's how they all get caught. He got caught because Brendan Sorsby, I don't know if it was somebody at like one of the websites leaked it or if it's just something that the government or somebody can like look up. But like, yeah, no, he's an account.
Yeah.
Like you can't even have an account.
Yeah.
And then there's all these other issues too of like just, I'm saying men because it's mostly men, but like male college students, like asking kids who live in their dorm hall, like,
there's a workaround.
Hey, is this guy going to play? And legally you cannot even say that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. There's a workaround. It's just crazy. The college football world is June and I've never seen like people are so mad because there's one rule.
Yeah.
And it's like, we all agreed no.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I can't believe the judge was like, sorry.
Oh, girl. Like,
I mean, it makes sense, but.
Ole Miss has this quarterback, Trinidad Chambliss, who, for like 6 years ago, not 6 years ago, like a decade ago with like the rules from a decade ago, he wouldn't have been allowed to play this season or last season. But they've changed all these rules since COVID where they're like, they gave everybody an extra year of eligibility, which is fair. Mm-hmm. And then they were like, let's keep it at everybody has 5 years of eligibility.
Yeah.
And then there's a thing called red shirting, which is like, if you get hurt or if they're like, hey, he's not ready to play, that doesn't count as your year of eligibility. But red shirting used to mean like you can go into one game and now it's like you can play a whole season. Everybody gets a free red shirt year or some shit. I don't know. So
it's just like, yeah, let's just keep these guys.
And so he's obviously not allowed to play, but Ole Miss was like, well, we'll pay you $3 million if you can play.
So at what point is the NFL going to be upset about that? Because they're like, now you're going to give us older players.
Never. You'd rather go to the NFL.
Okay.
Yeah, the one thing that you're seeing is like quarterbacks are getting older because basically quarterbacks get paid obviously the most.
Yeah.
In college and in the NFL. And so you have a lot of quarterbacks who are now the quarterbacks who are getting drafted are older, but they're getting drafted older because they're like, they have the incentive of like, I'll be paid $4 million to stay in the NCAA, or I'll be drafted at the end of the second round in the NFL. Like it would be drafted and I'll be paid $3 million.
Yeah.
So you do get that more, but those quarterbacks aren't the ones. Like, it's actually better for the NFL because the quarterbacks who come in are older and more experienced and ready to go.
Okay.
So rookie quarterbacks are just better now than they were before.
Okay. I wasn't sure if that was the thing where they're like, you're giving us old guys now.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, so do you know the rules of like when what am I saying? Of course you don't know the rules. So in baseball, you can get drafted out of high school.
Okay.
In basketball, you have to play 1 year of college basketball.
Okay.
Or the equivalent. You have to have graduated for a year.
Okay.
Before you can go in. That one is purely the NBA throwing college basketball a bone.
Yes.
Because like LeBron was drafted out of high school, Dwight Howard was too, and then I think after Dwight Howard, they're like, we're ruining college. We're taking all the best players.
We're taking all the players.
And so now you have one and dones. You go for 1 year. Football, you have to play for 3 seasons. And the main reason for that is like, look at a kid when he's 18 and look at when he's 21.
Yeah.
They look like you just fill out.
Yeah.
Football's so dangerous. You just can't have like an 18-year-old like
Yeah.
They'll just get really hurt. They're not big enough to play in the NFL yet.
Yeah.
So making them play college is like making them play minor league football.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
Interesting.
Should we stick with football for one more story?
Sure.
Okay, so girl, we just got some juicy new deets about the Eagles locker room drama from last season.
Updates.
Okay, so basically the Eagles have had a year. Like they went from like winning the Super Bowl in February to having like the vibes of like, don't worry, darling. Like, forget what you're seeing on the screen. Something bad is happening behind the scenes.
Okay, drama.
Now, most of the drama surrounded their star wide receiver, AJ Brown, who was like visibly upset that he obviously like wasn't getting the ball as much. And like, although he never said the words out loud, it was clear he was blaming their quarterback, Jalen Hurts, for like basically everything. And this is when it gets like really juicy.
He was basically subtweeting Jalen.
So like before last season, AJ Brown and Jalen Hurts were like Meredith and Christina, Joey and Chandler, like BFFs, best friends.
Besties.
Like, I mean, Jalen Hurts is literally the godfather to AJ Brown's daughter. So it's like, okay, I get being upset, but like, why are you blaming everything on your BFF, AJ? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, something must have happened.
Well, apparently just before the Super Bowl, AJ Brown cheated on his girlfriend, Kelsey, who went straight to Bree, Jalen Hurts' wife, because they're also like besties. And Bree was like, girl, dump his ass.
Period.
But then Kelsey decided to forgive and stay with AJ. And so when she finally told him, like, hey, by the way, Bree said I should leave you, he just like went off on her and Jalen had to mediate.
He cheated and then he yells at Jalen's wife?
So after that, Bree and Kelsey are like no longer on speaking terms, obviously. And even though Jalen like didn't get that involved, he and AJ are no longer Meredith and Christina off the field. And on the field, now that Jalen's like not getting him the ball, it just like fanned the flames.
Yeah, that's messy.
So AJ and Bree actually got married a couple weeks ago. Congratulations to them. Obviously, no invite for the Hurts family. And then after he basically just like demanded a trade from the Eagles traded AJ Brown to the Patriots, whose coach is now infamous cheater Mike Vrabel.
Maybe Mike and AJ can be like new besties.
Okay, now back to the NBA. Mm-hmm. Okay, so the NBA finals are going on right now, and there's like so much drama I can't even. But first, we have to talk about Victor Wembanyama because he's literally and figuratively like the biggest thing in sports right now.
Okay, Diva, what makes him so special?
Okay, so like Avi being tall is like super helpful in basketball, right?
Yes, and dating a Kardashian.
Well, so Wemby is listed at 7'4", which makes him the tallest player in the NBA. But like no one actually believes he's only 7'4". He's clearly closer to like 7'7", which would make him the tallest player in NBA history.
Wait, do you think on dating apps he rounds up to like 8 feet?
And just as important for basketball, he has like that Slender Man bod, girl. Like his arms almost touch his knees.
Stop.
Also, he's only 22 and he hasn't stopped growing.
Wait, he's still growing? Why does that make me feel like maternal towards him?
But like being that genetically blessed is just half of the equation of what makes him so special. Because like being that tall has its drawbacks.
Yeah, like where do you even buy clothes?
Yes, and like typically the taller you are, the less athletic and coordinated you are.
The bigger the bra, the bigger the back pain.
And so the reason why Wemby is called the alien, the reason he's a cheat code is because somehow at 7.5 feet tall, he's able to move, dribble, and shoot like players like a foot shorter than him. And we've never seen that before.
Get you a girl who could do both.
And like, yeah, there have been big men who are like somehow freak athletes. They can move, they can dribble, they can shoot, they can do all this stuff. They're all either in the Hall of Fame or they're heading there. But those guys all top out at like 7 feet.
Wemby makes them look like Sabrina.
And if that wasn't enough, he's also insanely like cry if he loses competitive, like goes to bed at 9 p.m. responsible.
That feels excessive.
And since he was born in France, he's been allowed to play professional basketball since he was 15.
What's France's obsession with sending us tall things?
Like, babe, he's like if Adriana Lima had Ari's voice, Taylor's songwriting, and like Miley's professional experience at 22.
I feel like this is the closest we've come to saying Beyonce.
And there you go. That's sports gossip.
Love it. That's a sports goss this week.
There's been a lot. And you know, there's been a lot that like because we weren't here.
I know we actually missed a lot of big stuff, but...
A lot of big stuff. But you know what?
You know what? Form your own opinions.
Form your own opinions.
Just kidding. Listen to us every time.
Listen to us. We'll tell you how to feel.
Yes, we will.
I'm going to, at some point, I'm going to go after the toast and be like, you can't, guys... I love them. I love the toast.
We had a little bit of a road trip and I was like, oh, let's listen to the toast today. And Jack, I was like, it's in the playoffs. And I was like, and they're talking about basketball. And Jack was like, they're wrong.
The amount of times she would say something, I go, no.
Yeah.
Because they would sometimes throw numbers. I was like, that will no. Yeah. No. No. Yeah.
No. I guess do you want to get into some pop culture news?
I would love to.
Let's do a little bit of that. We're going to do this. Nothing major's happened because I, again, missed a lot. Mm-hmm. But it is what it is. We're going to catch up. And actually, our first couple are more about like sports adjacent stuff. So that's kind of fun.
Yay.
The Monaco Grand Prix just happened this past weekend, and we got to see the new F1 wag, Kim Kardashian, support her boyfriend, Lewis Hamilton. And she also got Chloe out of the house to tag along to the event.
Getting Chloe out of the house? How?
I know. Chloe never leaves the gates of Calabasas.
She does now, though. She went from being like super locked in. Like there was a whole like storyline where it was like, Chloe, you have to leave. To all of a sudden I'm like, she's out more than anyone else.
Yeah, we see her out now.
She's available.
Yes. But I thought it was cute. We saw like Kim out and about, like really there supporting him. Yeah. She was filming him on her mom phone, you know.
I wonder if that's the final one. I don't think so. I don't know how long this lasts.
I don't know. I think he seems low key. They've known each other for a long time.
Yeah.
I think it could last.
I think it could. It feels like, I feel like if he retires, maybe.
Yeah.
It just feels like they both have a lot going on. But maybe that means they both understand it.
I was going to say that might be kind of a good thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. And I feel like Kim's slowing down a little bit for this season. I don't know, though. I just feel like she's doing a movie right now. I feel like that already wrapped filming, though. She's apparently not taking the upcoming bar.
Okay.
I feel like she's slowing down a little bit.
Good.
Which I think is good for like her health.
Yeah.
But I don't know, but I think this is cute. I think they're even, and he has like a great track record of dating like age appropriate women, which I think is lovely.
Good.
And he does like relationships. Like all of his things are like public, long term. Like
say what you will about the F1 guys, and I don't know much about like they're cheating or anything like that. I'm sure that they do.
I'm sure,
but they do have everybody has a wag.
Yes, no, they have like a gorgeous model girlfriend with them that it's like they do like their equivalent of like a tunnel walk like out with their girlfriend or whatever. And it's like, even though it's like, oh, they might not be married, it's like, it's his girlfriend. It's still very serious.
Like we were talking about Derek Jeter earlier today, and I was like, people don't really recognize him anymore because he for like the longest time was famously single.
Yeah.
Where it was like, there's a lot of like the top athletes, like, why would I get married? It's like, why would you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, Alex Earl was also in attendance, and she was spotted with McLaren driver Lando Norris. So this is interesting. I kind of was like, weirdly, that is how you step up from Tom Brady.
Right now it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is to go with an F1 driver? Like that weirdly feels like...
Maybe not 10 years ago when Tom Brady was still playing,
No.
I
like,
totally agree.
Just current.
Yes.
Like not... If she was dating Tom Brady at the height of his career, different story.
Yeah.
But like currently right now, it was like, that kind of feels like the only way that steps up.
An active athlete? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. So good for her. They also were doing like she was on a yacht with Stassi Baby and Jake Shane. They were doing like, it was a yacht like brand trip through like Aloe. I'm pretty sure it was an Aloe trip. I didn't see any of them post anything about Aloe, and I'm completely confused on how it's a brand trip at all.
It might have been one of those things where the brand's like, you guys want to come along? We don't have to pay them. They'll just do it because they like the trip.
They want to be on the yacht.
And Alex Earl's like, are you fucking high?
I just literally looked at Instagram's or Alex Earl's Instagram. She doesn't even follow Aloe.
That's wild. Maybe one of them has Aloe posted anything?
Like, no. I feel I'm missing like whatever part of this is. Maybe they shot some stuff that's going to come out later. I don't know.
We're missing a piece that would explain everything.
But people have been saying when they're talking about their like the fun videos they've been making, that like they're on the Aloe trip. So maybe literally just people saying they're on the Aloe trip is brand awareness enough.
Maybe they know that like all you have to do is Google Aloe and this will pop up now quickly.
Yes, and I guess like you can get really big people to go on your trips because you're like, I don't have to do shit.
So Aloe as a company is not like big aloe vera. It's like
Aloe like yoga, like the like gym set wear.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was for the drink where you can drink aloe. And I was like, that's a lot of money for making that much money.
Speaking of drinks.
Yeah.
Tom Brady is launching a coconut water brand with GoPuff. It's called Good Nut.
Good for him. That's actually perfect. Silly name. Interesting color to go with the name. But he is definitely a coconut water drinker.
Definitely. And I get why they're calling it Good Nut because it's like, haha, how funny. Like it's definitely a marketing scheme.
Yeah.
But I do think they're missing a really big part of this marketing issue.
Yeah.
I, as a woman, I don't know if I want to really be caught drinking Good Nut.
Oh, you say that now until you've had some delicious nut. Sweetie, this is Tom Brady's nut. Okay? People will pay big money for that. You know what? We have to celebrate when celebrities make products that fit them. Like Alex Earl, she made skincare products.
Yeah.
You said that was like absolutely nail on the head.
Yeah.
I'm confirming right now, him making a coconut water is exactly what Tom Brady should do. This isn't a Tom Holland non-alcoholic beer bullshit thing. Okay? Where I'm like, dude, Tom Holland, look at Tom Holland. He does not drink non-alcoholic beer all the time. That is so stupid and not true.
It feels not true. And right now he's doing a press tour, or just finished his like press tour for they're releasing non-alcoholic shandies. And his whole promotion,
lemonade?
His whole promotion is because Zendaya doesn't like the taste of beer, and everyone's eating it up, being like, he loved her to the point of invention. He didn't invent shandies. Also,
it's just lemonade.
Because he kept saying she never drank. Like, she doesn't drink. She's never drank. So it's like so obviously she never was like, I like beer. Yeah. And so I'm like, so still, why would she drink it?
Why would she drink this?
A non-alcoholic shandy. You're not inventing this for her. She's going to have like a soda water.
So up until this point, what has she been drinking this whole time? Does she just go to bars and be like, I don't know, I guess I'm thirsty?
Yeah.
You get a fucking Coke, you get a soda water, you get whatever.
We don't need to bring Zendaya into this.
No.
This scam.
This is complete. This is a big distribution company basically went up and they said, we want to just sign you and have you do something.
Yeah.
What can it be? And they realized he doesn't have a coconut water in his back pocket.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, I bet, that's ridiculous.
Yes. Good nut. I don't know if
I can't wait to swallow some good nut. Get that down my throat.
Yeah. I just saw that and I was like, that's really funny. And then I was like, wait, I actually wouldn't. I'm not going to be out and about with good nut in my hand.
You say that now.
Yeah, maybe it's really good nut.
I mean, there's a ceiling to how good coconut water can be.
Yeah.
That's one of those things where it's like, how much better? It's like the liquid death soda cans.
Yeah.
I'm like, is it that much better that you have to look like you're drinking a Monster or a beer all the time?
Yeah.
And if Liquid Death wants to sponsor us, we're available.
I like Liquid Death.
I never had it because I always feel like people are going to think I'm drinking a tall boy. I have? Yeah. Oh, yeah. When I'm nauseous.
Yes.
It's super bubbly.
And they have the bubbly.
Great. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, take that back.
I'll take it back. Rescinded.
It's being reported that Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift will be tying the knot at Madison Square Garden with a guest list of over 1,000 people. Do we think this is real?
I mean, yeah, I guess, because I feel like they're so in control of their narrative, but my God, I don't think that's they're like, oh, the guest list is over 1,000 people. Well, Madison Square Garden can fit like 17,000 people. There's places that can fit 1,000.
1,000's a lot of people.
But for MSG, it's...
No, they know because they need room for like events and whatever for 1,000 people. I don't think they're trying to fill out a stadium. I think they just need a venue that could hold 1,000 people or over 1,000 people.
Yeah.
I can't tell if it's real or not because
it's going to be a madhouse, like outside. Yeah. Like it's going to be a real security issue.
Yes, but that's kind of the argument for it is it's going to be a security issue regardless.
Yeah.
Who can handle that security issue? Madison Square Garden.
True. They're getting the practice for it right now.
They have underground tunnels that they could just drive people in. It's not like people need to walk in the front door.
No. Yeah. No, the tunnels is a huge aspect. You're right.
But so it's like the reason why I'm like this could be real is because the security of it, the size of it, it's enclosed, so no drone shots.
And it's also loud so that they can say that they did it.
Yes.
Because like, does she have any Madison? You know how like Harry Styles is like, I want to sell at this. Does she have any Madison Square Garden like records or anything?
Definitely. I think Harry Styles might have broken her record. I think that might have been.
And she wants to break it back.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But the reason I think this probably might not be real, I just feel like the way Taylor Swift operates is like the military.
Yeah.
I don't think she would want any details out because I've already heard like 4 different dates and locations before this came out where I'm like, I can't tell. I think they're really trying to throw us all off. Apparently this is happening July 3rd.
Okay.
But I've also heard that it's happening this upcoming weekend in in the Hamptons. Like I've heard like several different things. And so I'm just like, I don't know. Yeah. And then apparently there's no invitations going out. They've made calls to people telling them where to be and someone will pick them up because it's so like tight-lipped.
As somebody who's paranoid that people will forget that I was invited to something,
nightmare.
That terrifies me.
Nightmare.
Terrifies me.
But also there's just so many people. I do think it has to be big for them. Because
it does.
The two of them are people where it's like they have to rub elbows with people to stay in so many people's good graces. And they're both really big deals where it's like people will feel snubbed if they don't get an invite to the wedding.
No, and no matter what, the problem is we've learned from weddings and stuff, the bigger the guest list, the more snubs there are. Because the more like he got invited.
Yes.
I mean, Travis Kelce played on football teams are huge. They're 50 52-man rosters and plus practice squad people, like plus college, all this stuff. Like there's gonna be a lot of football players there, I assume.
Yeah.
That's why I almost for them was almost more like they should do where it's 50 people.
I was gonna say
or family only.
It literally can only be over 1,000 people, or like we had a 20-person wedding with just our parents. Like,
and they're gonna do Madison Square Garden up so that on the inside you're not even gonna really see anything anyway.
Yeah.
But it's just weird that it's like it's gonna, I'm sure, look like it was in Malibu, but you're in the heart of New York City.
Yeah.
Like it's just different.
Yeah. Because I kept hearing it was going to be New York City because they were like, she was meeting with a lot of like people, vendors and whatever in New York City. So it's like, it seems like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm really interested, but I don't believe that what we're hearing is going to be true because I think Taylor Swift is notoriously 3 steps ahead.
Yeah, but she's also hitting this phase where she's not as on the ball as she's been.
I guess.
So this might be also beta testing it.
Yeah.
This might be her saying it out loud.
Yeah.
Because if it's all on phone call, you can just call them back and tell them, by the way, it's here now.
Yeah.
So this might be them being like that and be like, let's see how negative people are about it.
I also just am trying to imagine how they could like gussy up the inside of a stadium.
I think the money is no issue here.
I guess so.
And the Madison Square Garden's also probably giving them some sort of deal but not that MSG doesn't have to promote anything.
No, there's nothing to promote. It's just a crazy thing.
It's like the Statue of Liberty. Like they don't need hype.
Yeah. They should get married on the Statue of Liberty Island. That would be crazy.
That would be crazy. That would be freaking nuts.
I do feel like it will be a July 4th weekend wedding just because I feel like that's her whole thing. It's like she loves July 4th.
Interesting.
4th of July.
And that works for football season.
Yeah.
Because he's going to be playing, apparently. And end of July, early August is when he would have to report to camp.
Okay.
So they could do July 4th. I think you're right. They could do July 4th, and then they could have like a 3-week honeymoon.
Yeah.
And then he goes right to camp, and we start seeing pictures of him. He's at camp.
Yeah.
Out of shape as fuck again. Man, remember how much trouble I got in for that?
Dude, people hated us.
It's nuts.
We're going to have to at some point make like another like PSA that we just like pin and post like to our socials of being like, hey guys, we're not trying to be the like overly inclusive like sports thing.
I'm trying to give you the news.
We're trying to, because there's
explain stuff.
There's so many other people who kind of like are in our like circle where it's like they do sports for girls.
Yeah.
They do women's sports for girls. They do women's sport, like where it's like there's all these circles around the Venn diagram of what we do.
Yeah.
But what we specifically do is we are taking what like Sports Center and ESPN are saying and we gossify it.
And we're translating it.
We're putting you back in the conversation that the men are having.
So now you know what your boyfriend or husband or stud partner is talking about. And it is so funny because it's like a huge part of my world, sports world, is being like, this guy got fat.
Yeah.
But it's not for girls. So it's the whole thing.
ESPN is saying Travis Kelce got fat.
Yes.
So we're trying to tell the girls that ESPN is saying Travis Kelce got fat. And then they got mad at us
for calling him fat. And by the way, fat
we didn't even call him fat.
It's out of shape.
Yeah.
Because
people are like body shaming.
You have to be in really good shape for football. And the amount of people in the comments who know nothing about football who are trying to explain to me why it's actually good.
Yes.
And me being like, who do you think you're talking to? I'm the person, I taught you what you know. Mm-hmm. Like, what are you fucking talking about?
That was so funny.
That was so funny.
But yeah, so I don't know. I'm watching. I'm very into the wedding of it all.
Yeah.
It's going to be really fun news.
Yeah.
Jordan Woods, who's engaged to Knicks player Karl Anthony Towns, has been bringing her lucky purse to games that's been with her their entire postseason win streak. But in a turn of events, Trump was set to attend Game 3, creating a no-bag policy for security reasons, obviously. Mm-hmm. But Jordan quickly had a pair of shoes made for her that matched her bag for the game. That didn't seem to work, though. So the bag seems to have the magic.
Yes, it's all about the bag.
It is all about the bag.
Yeah.
It is of note, as I was looking into her bag, she makes the bag.
Oh.
I didn't know this before.
She's about to get a lot of these sold. Is it a cute bag or?
Yeah, it's an orange bag. It's cute. But it's good for the Knicks games.
Every girl needs a little black dress and an orange bag.
Yeah, that's what they say.
That's what they say.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought that was fun that everyone online was basically like, she needs to get this bag in, and she couldn't.
Yes.
And then they lost.
No, I remember you telling me that and me being like, I feel like this is big enough. She's important enough in this Knicks world that they could be like, hey, we need a special Secret Service pat down for this bag.
Yeah.
This will come.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know. Everyone thought that Karl Anthony Towns was going to do his tunnel walk with the bag. That would have been the funniest thing ever.
He just can't because it's too much of a distraction.
Yeah, but it feels like a thing where it's the superstition.
I totally agree. I totally agree. But if he came out, that would have been the storyline. And then when they lose, it would have been really bad.
Yeah, that's true. Shocking news.
What?
Ariana Grande and Ethan Slater have reportedly called it quits after 3 years of dating.
No! Those two, when she, I don't want to blame her, but when she pulled him away from his recently postpartum wife with their infant, not even infant, but barely born baby, I assumed it was because this was a love that was going to last.
Yeah.
Ari. I don't feel any sympathy for her. She's a bad person. I'm going to say it. I think she's a bad person.
I have a really tough time because I am a really big fan.
I know. But
she does do a lot of bullshit like this where I'm like, and normally I am always like, it takes two to tango, but it is such a thing where I'm like,
she does it for fucking fun.
She's such a superstar. Like, it does kind of feel like the big hotshot director being like, hey, you young starlet, I could take you with me if you're with me. And then the young starlet leaves her blue collar husband. It's like, yeah, that is just, and it's bad.
Like
it's bad. You know the power you have.
Like, how great is the song "Break Up with Your Girlfriend on Board"?
It's amazing.
It's a really good song. It's also fucked up. It'd be fucked up if it was once.
Yeah.
If he stole Pete Davidson from Cassie David, right?
Yeah.
If she stole Pete Davidson from Cassie David and that didn't work out, it's like, well, you know what?
She's gonna be fine.
She was also into him.
Yeah.
Maybe she was like, you know what? Screw it. No one thought she and SpongeBob were gonna last.
No.
Ever.
I think he was the only straight guy on the set.
Yes. The only one. And I also think that she wants a fucking challenge. And turns out it's pretty fucking easy. I think she legitimately enjoys it. I think she's a bad fucking person who doesn't have a lot of empathy for people.
Yeah, it's tough.
Like, holy shit. He left his wife postpartum.
I know.
And I know it's like, oh, he's the one who did it. She did it because he was married.
Yeah.
That's fucked, dude.
No, he's also very bad. Like
fuck him.
He's going
fuck
to
that loser.
He's gonna have to live with this for the rest of his life.
Like they're going to the bad place. That's so fucked. That is so fucked.
No, because I always have a rule where I'm like, I hate cheating. I hate cheaters. Like, obviously, who doesn't? I'm like, loser if you're a cheater.
But we're also like, tone it down.
But I also
don't lose your job.
I agree. I don't think people should lose their job when they cheat or whatever. Like, when it gets to, unless it's like such a big PR nightmare.
Presidents can have affairs. It's not.
It doesn't really affect their job. I'm sorry.
No,
it doesn't. I think they're loser for it.
Yeah.
But I don't think if they're doing their job, fine, whatever. Like, but I do have an asterisk where I'm like, if you cheat on your pregnant or like freshly postpartum wife, partner, girlfriend, whatever.
Also, if they're going through chemo, that's the equal.
Also chemo. I think you should go to jail. I think you should have to go to jail for the duration of the pregnancy, or for the 9 months. I think you should have to go to jail.
I think you have to look at the different circumstances. Like Stephon Diggs had like 4 people pregnant at the same time. But for the most part, I agree.
Like, in normal circumstances.
I agree.
Yeah, in normal circumstances.
Yes.
Like, whatever.
Yes.
And also with the Stephon Diggs thing, I think all the women knew about each other. It felt like
they fucking Cardi knew.
Cardi was like, "Well, what am I supposed to do?" When the news came out, like, it was different. Sure.
Yeah, you know what you were signing up for.
But
it's just gross.
But anyways, sources say they quietly split a few months ago, but remain friends and supportive of each other.
Did they quietly break up a few months ago when the movie stopped filming and they stopped promoting stuff? And she was like, "Why am I with him again?"
Yeah.
Let me find the next.
And then she was on a different movie set, so
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I wonder who she. I wonder what the next life she's gonna ruin is.
Her own. Honestly, I'm not even going to comment on her health. Her health is so bad, but I think we all know that, and we all have opinions on that, and I think it's been said. You know, she's ill. She needs help, and her being on a tour right now is not good for anyone.
Bad for everybody.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Tay Lautner and Taylor Lautner are revealing that they're having a baby girl.
Not named Taylor.
I was going to say, luckily enough, they have a gender-neutral family name.
Taylor
Lautner. Dua Lipa and Callum Turner had their big wedding celebration this past weekend in Sicily after their courthouse wedding last weekend in London. They are, I think, the hottest couple around.
Yeah.
They match each other. I love to see, like, good people just get at it, you know?
No, they're just the best.
Like, they seem like good people.
They're the best of us.
They are the best of us.
If you are one of the people who follows us because you follow sports, she's the Tim Duncan of pop stars. She's like weirdly low key.
Yeah.
But is like a top 5 player of all time.
Yes.
But she's like, you wouldn't know it based on what she does and how they cover her.
That feels like a good one, Isha, right?
I could do that.
Yeah.
Dua Lipa, I guess I'd have to explain Tim Duncan, but is literally just Dua Lipa.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, Tim Duncan was the best player in the NBA. He was better than Kobe every single year he played.
I was saying, I don't know him.
Nobody knows who Tim Duncan is. He's from the Bahamas. Like, I don't even know if you would recognize him.
No, probably not.
And he like ran the NBA for the 2000s. And nobody who doesn't follow basketball knows of him.
That's so weird.
But he's Dua Lipa, where it's like,
yeah,
he won like 3 championships in the 2000s.
Yeah.
He didn't like really talk to the press all that much.
Yeah.
Like, he's just a good guy.
Oh, I love it. But I wonder where they're going to honeymoon, because Dua Lipa's always on holiday, as they call it.
At that point, you're kind of living on a honeymoon. Like, you can just, it's like us. We just called it, the cruise is the honeymoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, and then also the Jonas Brothers have a podcast now. Did you know that?
I would have guessed that.
It does make sense.
Is the 4th one in?
No, I don't think so.
Invite him.
They never invite him to anything.
Invite him to stuff.
He's doing music, it seems like now. So
He'd probably do a lot better if he was included.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
But I think they're doing a little residency out here, low key.
Oh, we should check that out.
I know.
Yeah.
Unless it was like a week and we like missed it, but we should. I like the Joe Bros. But Kevin revealed that on Nick and Priyanka's first date, he wingmaned so hard that he ended up drinking too much, and he had to do a puke and rally that night. Like, he was just, I was like, I love Kev being the wingman on the first date.
Why did he have to wingman?
I don't know.
In what world was that necessary? Wasn't Nick like 26?
I think so, but I think...
Wasn't she like 42?
I think so. I think he might have been like, I'm going to bring my responsible brother to like maybe impress the older woman, like sort of thing, being like, see, I don't have like crazy party boyfriends.
Yeah.
Got a fun brother. But he's a dad, you know?
I think Kev was just around and he was like, do you want to come with me? Yeah.
Apparently they went to like Beauty and the Beast Live.
Good date. A little piece of advice. Don't go to a place where you can't talk.
Yeah. Why is like the movies always like, let's go to the movies for a date?
Do you know what movie dates are for? Us.
Yeah. We're going to need to talk. Let's go see a movie.
Well, it's not even a date. It's an activity. Mm-hmm. Movies aren't dates. They're activities. They're
activities.
It's like maybe like, you want to go bowling? It's like, you want to go to the movies?
That could be a date.
Bowling's different. Bowling could be a date. But like, yeah.
Although if you are bowling 2 people, you can't really talk because you keep passing each other. My turn. Sorry, it's my turn.
This is very true. But I guess, it's better than movies.
Yeah.
Or a show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We mini golfed where you pretended to do the thing where you're like, let me help you with your swing.
Oh, yeah. If I knew how to play pool, we'd go to a billiards hall.
Yeah.
I'd teach you. Yeah. I know what's up.
You know what the ladies do. But that was basically it for the week. There's really nothing cray-cray. But we have been watching Love Island.
Yes.
USA.
Love Island.
Tis the season. We basically just wrapped up week 1 of Love Island. Mm-hmm. I was feeling a little strange about the cast at first, but I'm actually feeling good about the cast now.
Feeling better. The bombshells that they brought in were necessary.
Yes.
So what's interesting to me about Love Island is that it's a competition where the idea of the competition doesn't really make a ton of sense.
Yeah.
Because like the way to win is to stay together with a couple. Like if you really broke it down, if the stakes were really high, if they casted normal people, what you'd end up having is people being like forming alliances instead of relationships.
Yes.
So as far as like who our favorites are and stuff like that, I think we should basically go through it and be like, okay, how good are they for the show?
Yeah.
And then what do you think of them as a person? Because those are very different things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. So for couples, I feel like it's too early to like call anyone like a good couple or not.
It changes every second.
Yeah.
But we'll probably touch on that too, though.
Yeah. But like for the girls, I do like Anaya. We both really like her.
Yeah.
Except she feels a little too normal.
So
like level-headed.
Should we? I think we should, even though we shouldn't go through the couples. We should go through them couple-wise instead of gender-wise.
Okay, yeah. So Anaya and Casey, I'd put them. They're my favorites. Both of them, just boys and girls.
I know they were my favorites, and I was actually going to say they were locked to literally. They would be my bet to literally win it all.
Yes.
But then just seeing even just the teaser, like they got together. Correct me if I'm wrong. Mm-hmm. They got together because they both were basically not picked.
Yes.
Which is an interesting way. It's either really good or really bad.
Yes.
To start.
And to be fair, it was like the girls picking.
Yes.
And so it was like the guys didn't really have control over who got picked and not. Like it was kind of that type situation.
Yes.
So it wasn't really on like Casey not picking her or something like that. It was on,
Yeah. But they ended up together, and the two of them are easily the kindest, most responsible people on the show, and there's no competition there.
Yes.
Yeah.
We were both shocked that Casey didn't get picked.
Same, we both were, because I think he's very handsome.
I would say from the original Islanders, it was like, he feels like the most handsome to me. Yeah.
Yes. I think that he, though, is the most responsible, probably has the worst game as far as like in face-to-face flirting.
Yeah, because I think he's normal.
I think he's pretty fucking normal.
Although he is, episode 1, he's making me laugh, where he like, he was opening doors and they were empty.
Episode 1 of the series, you're a dog, cat, or plant guy, and we could have predicted he would not be picked because he was like, I'm so embarrassed I said plant. And I was like, relax, buddy. It's really...
He was so beside himself. And then when he opened the door, I don't know if it was when he didn't get picked to couple up with or the plant one, he said, that shit's empty. I was like, that's the funniest.
But he was so heartbroken. But the two of them ended up together, and they kind of have this weird relationship where it's like, part of the time I'm like, they might legit get married. And then the other parts of the time I'm like, or are they both so nervous about being rejected again?
Yes.
That they're afraid to stray.
Yeah, I can't really tell because like Casey kind of seems like in like where he's doing all the right things. Like he's really kind. Like he's like, he seems to be like excited to like keep talking to her.
Yes.
It doesn't really feel like he's kind of going out of his way to like talk to other girls.
No.
Which so I'm like, okay. She kind of feels like she's holding back a little bit so far. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like Alandria last season where like, but she was more like physical she was holding back on.
Alandria kind of felt asexual to me though.
Yeah, like that's what I kind of mean. Like where she keeps being like you're so nice. Like everything he's saying to her, she's being like, "Aw, like that's so nice." So I can't really get a read on how she's feeling about him.
Yes.
Except for this most recent episode. We just passed the like pillow fight episode.
She seems a little bit protective and possessive, but not in the bad way necessarily.
She seems kind of hurt that he seemed to be a little excited about the new bombshell. And that was the first, I think, like inkling that maybe she was into it. And I was like, okay, interesting.
But he didn't even seem excited to be about the new bombshell. Are we assuming that our audience has watched this?
The people can leave if they don't watch this. This is the end of the episode.
Yeah, he didn't seem that excited. It wasn't that he was excited about the new bombshell. They basically said, "Boys, how are you feeling?" And he was like, "Every girl on this island just grinded up on me and kissed me, and we made out while they were grinding up on me." Like he was like, I think he said, "I'm so lucky."
I feel blessed.
I feel blessed.
And then she immediately was like, what? And then he was like, to be with my girl. And it was he said a stupid thing. That's the type of thing you would say. And then you would immediately be like, why did I say that? Why did I say that?
But it's like, well, they all feel that way. And he thinks he's joking around. I mean, half the show is, hey, make out with somebody who's not your partner.
Yeah.
And see how the other people react. The girls did it. He was tied up to the bed.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. But I think maybe they were asking like how he was feeling because he was the one covered in the most red paint. Which were the new bombshells.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But that was just the first time she had seemed...
And then Bea, who has gone from being, I think, at the beginning, everybody, maybe it was because of sympathy, everybody's number one of like, she's the best girl, to now, like, obviously, her with Tizzy with Melanie, you and I kind of had a disagreement about...
No, I think we were on the same page, but I think we were, like, about the general circumstance, but I think it was more about the, like, how going about it. We were disagreeing.
Yes. And you were, I was more, we're skipping to Melanie really quick. I've seen the eyes that Melanie has. I've seen those eyes before. And there's the hair in the back of my neck stands up and I'm like, get out of there.
Yeah.
Like she is, I don't want to, she's obviously trouble.
Yeah.
I would call her a problem.
Yes.
Like, boys do not end up with Melanie.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be chaos and you're going to go down with this ship.
So Melanie is sincere.
Yes.
Melanie, I think.
Who, by the way, from the beginning, they were the it couple.
Yes. Yes.
Not anymore whatsoever.
No, but it felt like that. But I think she's someone where it's like I think likes the drama in a relationship.
Yes.
So she's kind of picked a couple fights out of like nothing.
Out of nothing. And sometimes the drama is her being hurt for no reason and then sobbing.
Yeah. So I don't know. So she seems a little wacky. And so I'm starting to feel bad for Sincere because she was really upset about the 2 new girl bombshells in this last episode where she was like, and then when they were like, and there's a boy, she started physically jumping up and down.
Yeah.
Sincere looked like he was going to cry. It was the weirdest thing where I was like, why are we acting like he's like done anything wrong?
Because he's not allowed to do anything, but she can do anything.
Yeah.
It's literally the rules.
So I am kind of like Sincere, get out of there, girl.
No, she right now, the bottom of my list is Melanie's number 1. I'm like, she just seems like a fucking problem.
No, but my others, I love good old fashioned reality TV. I want her to stay because she's crazy.
Yes. No, that she's good for the show.
I can't really actively vote her out is my problem and not yet.
No.
But she's currently
definitely
crazy.
This year's Huda.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a different way, but definitely this year's Huda. The way that Naya is this year's Alondra.
Yes.
Where it's like, not really, but
like if we were to like start putting people in categories.
Broad strokes, that's this character. But Bea, right after he said, I feel blessed, and Anaya looked, Bea immediately turned, wrong answer. That is not good for you to say. And I was like, fuck you, bitch. Like she's weighing in.
Her problem, she's the accountability police, is like what's happening. Like, and I'm like, you just don't have to be.
Jumping back really quickly to Sincere. So I think he's one of the dumber people that's been on the show. I think he genuinely is. Him at the beginning in his intro, or maybe just least creative people, him in the beginning, his intro, he said he's like a really thoughtful person. And his example was that like he'll wait for somebody if they stop to tie their shoes.
Yeah.
It's like that's your example? One, that's not that impressive.
But it's of note to him.
Like why is that why is that top of mind? Why is that what you grabbed? There's so many things. There's cliches you could pull out.
Yeah.
Like even it's not even that relatable. You could be like, always return the shopping cart.
Yeah.
Like how often are you walking with people and one of them stops to tie their shoes and does everybody just keep going? Like, what is this circumstance you're pulling from? Like, the only excuse is that it must have happened recently. Like
so it was top of mind, yeah.
So, like that day, he waited for somebody, and nobody else did. This is why he would say it.
That was so funny. But yeah, Melanie's crazy, so she's gonna be one to watch.
Yes.
I think I would like to see her in the villa week to week circumstance because she's gonna be a problem, but you do need a problem in the villa. Otherwise, it's just unfortunately not fun.
If there were 2 people, you could just be like, if you're a production, like we actually have to cut 2 people right now. Who are the 2? Because I have 2, and they're a couple.
Bryce and Trinity.
What are they doing?
I was gonna say they both seem kind of shy, and so I'm just not getting a lot of like anything from them.
Yes. Is there 2 people? I mean, you want to talk about an alliance? There's 2 people. There are 2 people who I have literally no like chemistry.
And then they, at some point, both went away with the bombshell because they were like, we don't like each other. And then the bombshells rejected both of them. So they were like, I guess we're back. And they were like, what's up?
Like they're just both so clearly, which is hilarious because he's a male model. They're both so clearly at the bottom of the hierarchy.
Yeah.
And it's actually kind of like, no, stick together.
No, and it's like they seem to like be friends and getting along. So I'm like, cool. And they're both like attractive people. So it's like, yeah, it works.
I guess this is how we get to the end of the show.
I could see her being interested in like, I'm sure like a bombshell will come in and then her being like, oh, this guy. Like, and it's like, oh yeah. And I feel like he's like not there. Like I keep forgetting that he's there.
I think that for the first time, he doesn't really have the bullet in his gun to play.
He's like, I'm not the most attractive person in a room or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
And him being a professional model, well, you're on Love Island. Like, not that that's not a cool profession, but it's also like...
It's kind of everyone's side job here, clearly.
Well, we're all going to be bigger than you were.
Yeah.
As soon as the show's over. This is bigger than being a model.
Yes.
Like, that's no longer impressive.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just kind of boring. So I'm just like, I'm just not getting anything from them.
when Gabriel the first bombshell?
Yes.
Gabriel and
yes. No, it was Gabriel.
Gabriel entered, and we just immediately learned he's the personification of sex.
I am so uncomfortable by him, and I love him at the same time.
He is the horniest person. We've recently found out that he might be bisexual, which adds, of course he is. Someone
tried to out him. We don't know how real it is or not. Also fucked up. Stop outing people. I don't know how real it is. And and people were like, oh, he's gay. I was like, okay, he might be bi. I think he's just like down to hook up with anyone. He's
certainly not gay.
Who cares? Yeah, he's certainly not gay.
No.
Who cares? Some people are just...
He was the first guy with a pillow over his lap in the little bed grinding makeout sesh.
He has not done a single confessional yet.
Yeah.
And people are being like, I don't think production wants to remind him that he's being filmed.
Yeah.
He's so funny. I am loving him because he's not really paying attention. He's kind of dumb. He's just horny.
One of the all-time greatest moments in the history of Love Island was after his entrance, when he goes away with the two girls who were single or whatever, and he goes to the bedroom and he's with the two of them. And he's so clearly, you're the one who pointed out, he clearly thinks he's about to have a threesome. He doesn't watch the show. He thinks that's what's fun. He thinks this is Love Island.
He started making out with both of them in a room, and they both kind of were like, oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, and he started making out with both of them, and he literally goes, should I take off my shirt again? And then he goes, shirt it again, winks at the camera. Or was it the camera or us? Well, either way, he winked at the world.
Yeah.
Should I take off my shirt again? Takes him off. There's no, okay, he might be bi, who cares, whatever. I would be shocked if he didn't have at least like a few films under his belt in like the porn world.
Oh, yeah.
Like he's been in porn.
Like professionally.
Like in Brazilian professional porn.
Yes.
He has a few. He doesn't consider himself a star.
He's not a star.
But he's in the business.
He is so funny.
He's so fucking funny.
Gabriel. Someone was pointed out on Reddit that he and Bea were like, let's like have like a I want to get to know you more conversation. And by that, he took to opening up to her by telling her when he was conceived. That was his version of opening up.
Christmas, baby.
Yeah.
You probably don't have, it's more of a guy thing. There's a certain level of like, there's a ceiling to how horny women can get. Men, this ceiling for men. Like I know some friends of mine, specifically from college, where it's like, no, like you're like a fucking pervert. Yeah. Like not in like a bad way, but like you only think about sex. You literally only think about this.
Yeah.
Like I've told you a story. I'm not gonna tell it here, but like, the one guy who was telling me like, oh, his study breaks. He's like, yeah, I'll just say. He's like, yeah, just jack off between study breaks. He's like,
you're like, what?
Like he's like, I'll finish a chapter and then I'll jack off. I'm like, again? How long are these chapters? How much time is going by? Like, it's one thing if it's like, oh, I smoke a cigarette, or I go for a walk around the block. Yeah. I do 10 push-ups.
Yeah.
Jack off every fucking time?
That's crazy.
It's insane.
That's insanity.
But that's, like, that friend of mine is probably only in the top 10% of horniness.
Yeah.
Gabriel is there.
He's there.
Yeah.
And I just think this is the best opportunity for him.
Oh, my God. He doesn't even care about the show.
No.
He's just like, oh, I'm in Love Island.
Yes.
The island of love.
I'm from Brazil.
Isla de Amor.
No, I love him. He's crazy. I love him.
I hope he and Melanie are together for like a minute.
I just want to see what happens there.
Because he just wouldn't fucking care.
Yeah.
He should be like, why aren't you telling me? He would just leave being like, she doesn't want to fuck right now.
Yeah.
I'll see her when she wants to fuck again.
In last night's episode, he, with his leg, accidentally kicked Beatrice's leg. And he was like, oh, sorry. And she made a joke like, don't worry, I can't feel it.
Yeah.
And they were laughing. And someone was like, that's probably the first time he noticed she didn't have a leg.
Oh, he's never looked there. No. He never looks 10 inches above that. That's where
it ends for him.
That is where his eyes stop.
He's so funny. But yeah, Beatrice, she said her name like 5 different ways. She's like, call me Beatrice, Beatrice. Bea. B. I'm like, I don't know what you want me to call you, sister. But Ariana Maddox is Beatrice time.
They finally confirmed what we're all thinking, which is Spanish and Portuguese are the same language. Let's stop pretending that they're not.
They're just completely able to communicate. It's absolutely the same language.
One's a New York accent, one's a Southern accent. It's the same fucking language, guys. Yes. Oh, they use different terms. Okay.
But yeah, she is one where I'm like, she was pissing me off because she is kind of being the accountability police for. I'm like, we don't just relax a little bit. But that does also add to the drama of it all. So I will take it. Yes.
You noted she started the shit with Melanie because she wants Kenzie to have that guy so that she can stick with Gabriel and Gabriel doesn't go to Kenzie.
Yes.
So Kenzie, speaking of her, she's just
I like her.
She's the personification of fun.
Yes, people were being so mean to her at first, and I was like, she's just a girl with no Botox.
Oh
she's
my
gonna
God,
make some crazy faces. Like
she can say some crazy stuff.
I think she's nervous. She's excited. She's young. You know.
There was one moment.
I don't know if she's really left home.
There was one moment where she said when she saw the new guy, she was creaming, and then Trinity said, "I think you mean screaming. The S is silent."
Yes.
Realizing what?
Yeah.
It's like me saying, "Oh, I saw the new girl. I just came in the pants."
Yeah. Yeah.
Like settle down, buddy.
Yes.
But she's awesome.
She's really fun. She's got to stay, I think, for the time being. Let's, her bombshell Corbin, he's not a person.
He's an AI.
That, like...
You're trouble.
Yeah.
He reminds me...
He's the guy where it's like he's tall, so he doesn't need to have a personality.
If you guys have ever... We talked about him earlier, but Karl Anthony Towns. So he's Jordan Woods' boyfriend. Fiancé. He's famous for, in like the sports community, for he has two voices. He has Corbin's voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just got to try a little bit harder. And then he kind of talks like this a little bit.
Yeah.
And people are always like... So people make fun of him, but they also love him. And he is... So part of me is like, does he talk like Karl Anthony Towns? He's kind of like, what?
Yeah.
What'd you say? Oh, it's hot. Like, it's just so limited. You're very limited with what you're going to get from him.
Yes. Yeah. No, I can't tell what his deal is, but so far I haven't been wowed by him. I think he's just like, I'm tall and handsome, so I haven't needed to like extend myself much further than that.
I will say...
Because Kenzie was like, his hands are so big.
Kenzie isn't going anywhere.
This new bombshell.
I know. I'm saying regardless though, I think that Kenzie is a really good second option for any guy who's not like relationship. Like there's certain people where it's like if Trinity or Anaya or Beatrice were suddenly single, they'd be vulnerable.
Yes.
I think every guy's just going to jump to her.
Yeah, you're right. She's a good number 2.
She's a great second option. Yeah. Because she's so fucking fun.
Yeah.
And she's hot. She's great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Though we did get a new blonde last night in the villa. With
I think I'd take Kenzie.
Big old boobs. I don't know. We haven't really met the new girl yet. We just saw her walk in.
Well, she got fucking mogged by the other girl, the short hair girl.
Yeah. Oh my soul. She a generational face card. Oh my God.
And body too.
And body.
She was bringing it in every fucking way.
But I always say like, I love women who like shave their heads because it's like you have to have such a gorgeous face to do that.
Yeah.
That it's almost like your hair is taking away from how gorgeous your face is.
Yeah.
And she has that where she's a really short haircut and it's like she's gorgeous. Like that, like Amber Rose, where it's like Amber Rose's face is so gorgeous. She had to shave her head.
Had to shave it. Like why? Don't let the hair distract.
Like it crazy.
No, the two of them walked in and I was like, this isn't fair.
And I was like, damn.
This is just simply not fair.
And then just kind of another guy, bombshell, walked in where I was like, okay.
Well, they had to bring a white guy in. Could we talk about that? Because Bryce doesn't count. Bryce isn't like real.
Yeah.
This is the show. I was like, Kenzie weirdly has like an advantage because she's the only white girl.
It was funny where it was like, I think that's kind of what they had to do though. They had so much scandal. Yeah. They were like, we just can't cast white people.
We just can't. They're like the white people are the only ones who can like really get in trouble.
Yeah.
So if we want to stay safe, like
although Sierra last year got in trouble.
Either way, the whiter they are, the more risky this is.
Yes.
Anything.
Yeah.
Anything.
So I think it was fair for them to be like, you know what, we'll bring them in at like phase 2 bombshell phase where it's like, let's get, because actually, you know who else is boring? Sorry. Not even Bryce and Trinity. Kata and what's his name? Zach, the British guy.
Well, Zach's the most boring person on the show.
Oh my God. See, he's so boring I forgot about him.
Because Kata, I wouldn't say is boring.
She's not boring.
I think she's stuck with fucking Zach.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
I think Kata,
she's being held back by him, but she seems to actually like him, so like whatever, I guess that's the point of the show.
Doesn't you feel like Gabriel and Kata should be together?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Did I imagine it, or did Kenzie yesterday when the blonde guy came in, did she say it's like looking in a mirror?
I don't think so.
She said something where I was kind of like, yeah, you guys do look like siblings. She said something else.
Oh.
And I was like, you guys literally could be brother sister. That wouldn't shock me.
Oh yeah, I
that
think
was
she was
twist.
excited because she's been like, she wants like a cowboy.
I think she said that's my type.
Oh yeah.
And
I
was like, the white guy, the white blonde guy.
Yeah.
The guy who looks like your brother.
Yes. Yeah. So I think she will be into him. Yeah.
There's a lot. We'll get back.
We'll follow up. Kata I think is being held back by her actual connection.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. It's been good. Oh, poor Sean. The cop went home. I liked him.
Yeah.
Although he was a little bit older than everyone else and was a dad. He had a lot working against him.
And he got like kind of outgamed. Yeah. And like it wasn't anything personal. It was just like that was the way the cookie crumbled.
Yeah.
And Bea fucked him.
Yeah.
Like Bea sent him home.
Yeah.
Like Trinity felt really bad. Bea did it.
Yeah.
Bea bailed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, but he gets to come home and find out that I don't know if he still has a job. Apparently, he's beefing with the mayor of his city. I think they're going to take him right back. I think it's such a shortage; they have to take him back. That'd be really funny. I don't think there's any doubt. They're like, "We need you now. Can you come now?" Yeah. And it sucks for him. That's really funny. He's going to be watching Love Island, clocking in. I don't know. That would have been funny if he got really far, and when they're like family day, it's like the mayor came. Yeah. The mayor is like, yeah, I'm fucking pissed. All right. Love you guys. We'll be back next week and continuing. Yeah. Have a cocktail. Love you boys. Towel off. Bye. Pina colada. See ya.